it's
your
nice
snaps are getting more and more
because
like
a nigga edits. Like when I say I go for that split like that from this to this, like I look for that and I'm just like,
yeah.
got
You
it.
know what? The next purchase, the
What?
Negro jump marker. Get the actual clapper.
Don't get me hyped.
Don't get me hyped. Get the clapper.
A nigga ain't get his taxes back yet.
get the clapper.
Don't get me hyped.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do them shits that they do at like the what was it? Man with the Iron Fist.
Yeah,
where she was just clicking it.
Yeah.
Just to, like
just get one of the medicine balls from Demon Slayer. That's how you do it.
All right.
Oh,
we got
man.
something to do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We got a nigga on the line. Let's stop fucking around. Stop fucking around.
All right. Without further ado, today we
Yeah.
have a very special guest. Please, everybody, welcome. They're coming right
yeah.
now. We got coming up on the screen.
Ooh.
Menuhin Hart.
Bop, bop.
Yes.
Yo.
Hello, sir.
What's up, buddy?
What up?
What's up?
Guys,
What's up?
How we feeling?
Quick backstory.
Good feeling?
Yeah. Also, we appreciate the. I know we've been transmitting through the fucking space waves right now. It took a minute. We was out here trying to figure out what was going on with technology.
First it was IG, then it called the motherfucker, and then it was like, all right, Skype. Nigga, it's 3 screens in here right now. All of this goddamn electricity going on, and it was just like, damn, Skype still don't work. Like, like, all right, cool.
All right.
But no, we have comedian all around. Just he's another just talented person. Menuhin Hart. Welcome to the show, man. Thank you so much for coming, brother. Thank you so much for coming. I met you for the first time, I want to say like 2019. Like just like in passing. I never really seen you like out, but I would see you when like people just like kind of just be out. Just to kind of see each other and like check in again and whatnot. And then it was, I think like mainly that group with like Derek Gaines, like Sam J. Like it was always around like those people. I would see you. And then like we just, I don't know, we just started trading information. Actually, no, it was like right before lockdown. I remember I was explaining to you like TikTok and how it was working for me. And like people still didn't know what TikTok was. I was like, I know.
That hot mess.
Yeah.
It's still a hot mess.
Yeah, TikTok, it was, TikTok was just like kind of coming out. Like a lot of cats started telling me about it, and then you was breaking it down, and I was like, hey, I guess I'll mess with it, you know. But I mess with TikTok. I don't know. TikTok is it's happy and depression. It's thing because the thing is, you can do super well on a video out of nowhere. I put a video up, it was like something K. I was like, God damn. Then put another one after that, and it's nothing. Like, how did I lose my momentum? What happened?
Yeah.
Like,
driving people that for a while, he's like it's like what it doesn't carry over to anything else that you're doing. Like
it's like it's really putting you in a pocket. So like the shit that was like for us, it was always the podcast clips. But even those, it was like they were consistent, and then like a couple of them would hit every now and again. But then we start mixing the other stuff. Then it's like, all right, they don't know where to put us because like now we're doing anime rap videos and Twitch stream clips and like trying to promote a live show or like T-shirts. So it's like,
hold on, this is an app.
Like,
this is an app.
We're like, whoa,
this is an app. We don't know what we don't.
Y'all niggas said y'all do podcasts.
yeah.
You said podcast.
And why ain't y'all dancing?
Right. Yeah, but also too, it's like you do gotta let them sit and like build if they are kind of going. But what was great about TikTok is like I learned is like if you're really trying to promote something to get people to see stuff. TikTok has it set up. I was like, all right, cool. What? This video is cool. You just flicked on, swipe right, profile, bam, all the videos you never seen me do. And then what? Instagram, YouTube right there. And a link you can put or whatever. So it's really, because like what? Like you on Instagram, somebody tell you go watch that YouTube video. Well, damn, I got to close the Instagram app now and then go to TikTok. It's just, like 3 taps and you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been telling people, I was like, if you're going to do it, like definitely just have something to go to. Like go somewhere off of TikTok, regardless of how well you're doing. Just make sure you have somewhere for them to go. Yeah. To go see the other stuff, and it's not on TikTok. You can make money on TikTok, but I'm not trying to do that. No. Y'all flag all of my shit. No. Yes, there are children up here. I seen it last summer. Yes, I seen it. Yes. Yeah. All right. So let's just get into it, man. We talked briefly, and you were saying like what's the topic we want to talk about? And I explained to you, I was like, by like episode 12, we realized it was like, all right, we're having guests on that know nothing about anime.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're just hanging out with us, but it's like, nah, we want you to talk because we know you're funny. So like, what is something that you're nerdy about? Because I haven't had as much time hanging with you as Gerard, but I always noticed your flyers. That was the first thing, because I had you added on IG a while back, and I saw the flyers, and I was just like, oh, this nigga knows what's up. This is a whole straight up comic book ad. It's like I'm already in here. So like,
oh, word, thanks, man.
I was like, obviously, and what he's talking about is like, all right, yeah, we fuck with anime. We also fuck with a lot of other stuff, and we realize other people do. So we're just like, actually, what's your nerd thing? Because you already know it's Negro jump.
Hey,
like, all right, you already know.
Yeah.
50,
so
50
we realized
deep.
anytime we had a guest on, it's like, what's your thing? What do you like? Yeah. So like, what's something you're interested in?
Thing, I would have to say, I don't know. I like dip and dabble, man. Like I'm interested in the shit. Like I didn't know it was an entire culture until I like showed up at a Comic-Con one day, and I was like, oh, this shit is real. Like, like I felt connected to everyone around. I was like, oh, this is dope. I'm not the only one that likes this stuff. Like, I remember once I went to the Comic-Con. This dude had he had this thing costume, but it was like made out of thin stones, painted orange, and he was walking around with the rocks on. I was like, this shit is crazy.
Right.
So
it's different.
I take it back to Power Rangers. I'm Mighty Morphin.
Ooh, don't get me started.
Yo,
don't get me started.
Hip Hop Keto.
Don't get me started.
Hip Hop Keto. The dude that was missing fingers.
What do you do?
The hip hop. Power Rangers. One Punch Man. I watched.
Okay. There we go. Hell yeah.
I got into that when I was kicking it with Derek, and he was like talking about his workout program. I was like, "What do you do to work out?" I do 100 push-ups. I said, "Where's that from?" He said, "I do the One Punch Man, dog." I said, "What does that even mean?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, this shit is fire."
Yeah,
so
this nigga got you on a regimen.
And hearing it from Derek, like I don't even know Derek games like that, but hearing that nigga say like, "Oh, I'm at One Punch Man workout," like, what did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Like,
I know what the fuck he was talking about. I was like, what? I just kind of fall into the like, for example, like I've dabbled with Dragon Ball Z, but it seems like there's 18 billion episodes, so I'm like, I feel weird just jumping in the middle of it. I got to find the first one, so I ended up going to like I saw the Broly movie. Like I went like, yo, you come out see Dragon Ball Z. I was like, all right, I like anime. Let's check it out. That shit was crazy,
right?
Yeah, and trust me, it like even for us, we've been watching this shit for hundreds of episodes. I was like, yo, this is different. This was different.
I watched it at home, and I was like, wow, I missed out on seeing this in the theater.
Yeah,
damn.
Yo, the thing, what I liked about it was I didn't have to know all the episodes in order to figure out what was happening. Like, they had a nice story in the beginning that bled into a fight. The whole movie was a goddamn fight.
Yeah. Action, hands.
I mean, it was so much fighting. I was like, am I gonna get some water? Yo, they went through the ground, came back up, broke the dimension, they turned into colors and fragments and came back. It was ice. The volcano, I was like, God damn. Like, yeah, motherfucking shirts came off, burnt off. Like, these niggas is fighting, man.
Right.
I was like,
now, you caught my attention with that. You started with Power Rangers. Have you ever heard of Super Sentai?
Super Sentai?
Yes.
No. Was that the Morphin, or was that after? Who was that?
So, Super Sentai is where Power Rangers got its footage from.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I haven't heard of it, but I knew that a Jewish dude stole that shit.
Right? Yep.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Handsome Bam. Yep.
Yeah.
They call that dude a genius, man, because he got Americans to act out the bullshit. Damn. And then it was like Mighty Morphin.
You can't. He's up there with that Bezos shit for real. You can't get mad at him.
Yeah.
All he did, he bought their footage, the suits, and he was like, "We're just gonna take these fight scenes, get these good looking 20-year-olds, play teenagers, and we got
genius.
We got it.
The shit was genius. I was like, when I figured it out, because the thing is, for years I was like, yo, Tommy is fucking people up, yo.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, all these kids, man, these kids got moves. That's crazy.
Yo, I was like, these motherfuckers is doing it, man. I'm in my living room like, I'm gonna get that. Wait. I'm gonna give me a dinosaur. Like, I was like, yo, I want to do this shit. And then one day I was watching this shit, and it fucked me up. It was like when you find out Santa Claus ain't real. Or some shit. You're like, nigga. Like Tommy was like, all right, guys, let's get into it. He had his helmet in his hand. He has it in the air. He brings it down, and it was like a quick, and then his body changed. I was like,
this nigga.
I was like, this motherfucker, that ain't him. I had to slow motion that shit as I was like, click, click, click. Like, these motherfuckers ain't doing it. Lost my shit. And that's when
you got these niggas in the jump cut. That's crazy.
You should have seen me when I found out the original Yellow Ranger in Japan is a boy.
It's like, a boy. Yeah.
Like his name is Boy. Like,
who?
The Yellow Ranger. Like you notice that the Pink Ranger and Yellow Ranger. Like the Pink Ranger got a skirt, but the Yellow Ranger don't.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, why she got a skirt? I was like, all right, well I guess Asian women don't like skirts.
It's whatever.
When they fighting motherfuckers, all right, that makes sense. Chung Li, she kind of, I don't know. I was trying to make it make sense in my head.
You just had to roll with it.
Dude.
Like my parents, they was like, we didn't know what you was watching. I was like, you don't see this shit? A fucking giant robot dinosaur is fighting. I'm like, yes, this is the show.
Find a giant chicken.
There's nothing else. This is the show.
They said a giant chicken.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Yo,
is the
trying
show.
to explain the Green Ranger to my mom was like, she looked at me like, you need to go out. She made me go outside more. She was like, you need to go. I said, Mom, you don't understand. He showed up. Rita's controlling him. They got the Megazord out. He jumped into the Megazord and beat the shit out of him, Mom. Who kicks people out the Megazord? She was like, go to the playground now. With the Green Ranger. But yo, that was one of the dopest episodes to me.
Niggas still talk about that shit to this day. They was like, Tommy ran a fade to these niggas for 3 episodes straight.
He pulled a die hard on these niggas.
3 episodes straight. This nigga new first. He was the new student. Immediately, Kimberly fucked with him. And you're just like, damn, what happened to Jason? Like,
I'm already breaking you down from the inside.
Already. And they talking about this nigga that's nice. That he's nicer than a Red Ranger. Like, who is this? Then he turned corrupt.
Yeah.
And then they meet the Green Ranger, and he just gave him hands until they told that nigga to calm down. Like fucking relax.
Relax, we doing something here. You want to hang out? Like,
just that shot when that nigga jumps in and the door opens. He was already. He was like, already. He was like, what's up?
Yo,
Sparks everywhere, helmets flying. Niggas just get kicked out. How you get kicked out of your whip? It's 5 of y'all.
Yo, he didn't let up, yo. He didn't let up. I thought, you know how you watch something and then the villain whoops ass for a minute and then over time, like, oh, okay, he's going to get him. They find the weakness. Oh, it's the thing. No.
Not this one.
He was the first Thanos.
Yeah.
They couldn't fuck with him.
Just fucked up everybody plan until they convinced him, like, you don't have to do this. He's like, you're right.
You're right. You know what? You're
right. I will
pick yourself up. Let's go to the juice bar. Let's go hang out.
All right. Let me put you on the song real quick, man. Because since you were such a fan of the original Mighty Morphin like I was, you should definitely watch the Japanese one in subtitles and just watch your mind get blown. Like that, it's a whole nother story they were trying to tell with that. So really? For example, when the Green Ranger shows up, you find out that him and the Red Ranger are actually brothers. So it's like it's not necessarily like he's evil. It's just that like he got the powers and he was just never like really for like the whole cause. So like that episode when they transfer like the power shield, that nigga died.
Oh shit.
That nigga died. Yes, the Rangers die in Japan. I like it. I've seen a couple of the series. I'm like, this shit is pretty hard. Like
they show some real shit. See, the Asian folks, man, they tell a real fucking story, man.
Life. It's all life.
That we Americans get. Like I was watching Invincible last night. Like somebody kept telling me to watch Invincible. I watched that first episode. By the end of it, I was like,
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck just happened?
This ain't fucking Superman swooping off, saving the day. Like, what is going? Your body counts already. Yo. This is crazy.
That's all I heard about Invincible when it was still a comic book. Like,
vicious,
shit, crazy,
vicious body count.
Yeah.
I only watched the first half, and I was like, God damn! Now I gotta finish this shit.
Well, and I was talking to Gerard about that, where it was just like, I think because anime and just like all these Asian influences are coming over here and people really like it and it's becoming popular. All of our American stuff, like our American comic books and stuff like that, even though they've been gritty on the like paper in the comics, we've only been seeing these like simple save the day stories. So now they realize, all right, now we gotta get real. We gotta get real because Japan coming
is trying to kill them.
Yeah. They come.
Doomsday is trying to kill Wonder Woman.
Yeah, this can't be like we just go get him and then we knock him out and then we take him to the jail. Like no, he's got to die.
He's got to go.
Exactly. It got to be like that because it's like I feel like we've as an audience we've gotten bored with that same story. Like I go to I do a movie podcast and every time I'm talking about yep, and then this happened, and that happened. It gets boring. But then when you see some shit like for example, when Infinity War dropped, like I was in the movie. The energy in the movie theater was like,
it was a lot.
Yeah,
that was.
We didn't know what to do with that.
And saw that shit, and I was like, yo, I just had a whole life experience in like 2.5 days. Like I looked at my phone, I was like, there's 45 more minutes of this shit. God damn, like,
yeah.
Yo, that shit was real. Like. I couldn't explain the energy, and you see Thanos kicking it, sun shining.
Yeah,
like
nigga just farming.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because you came in there thinking that was the thing. That was the turning point. You came in there thinking like this big battle. Everybody here, we in Africa, we chilling, fucking up aliens. The day's gonna be won. This is dope. And then he's like, nah. And then you see half the niggas you've been watching for 10 years just fade away, and you're just like,
yo. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When I left out of there.
Black Panther caught it. I was like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. What the fuck?
We're not dying today. And then this nigga.
Black people. Black people out. Motherfuckers. And they took Spider-Man. I was like, oh, they doing everyone.
Everybody getting it.
Yeah, I remember that when we saw it. I remember that all the black people in the audience when I saw it. It was like, we just got him. we just got him.
Exactly. I was like, we just do mother. I was so angry, and then when Spider-Man was like, Mr. Stark, please, I don't want to. I was like, oh no, Peter. And I was like, okay, they doing all of it.
They got a plan.
I remember I left that movie theater and like I was like, damn, that was good. And I seen a kid like jumping up and down happy in an Iron Spider-Man costume. I was like, ooh,
yeah,
like a kid. I was like, ugh, like I'm so glad I had that theater to myself. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
When I say like bouncing up, like couldn't wait to let's go. I'm like, easy little nigga, easy.
they
had to show him. They had to show him because it's like if you've been watching anything like whether and even foreign films or just like anything outside of like that just that classic American like we save the day. We've been ready for this. We know that shit ends bad all the time. It's not gonna be what you think.
Guess what? You didn't save the day once. You keep doing it, so you're not solving the problem.
Yo, that's the thing, man. I feel like Americans, we've been coddled so much with everything. Even if you break it down to the simplest story, like Little Red Riding Hood, right? The book itself that we got is it works out in the end. But in the real shit, that bitch get ate.
Yeah, the Grimm fairy tale shit
murders everybody.
Yeah.
The rockabye baby, the motherfucker fall out the goddamn tree.
Yeah.
That baby.
Kills baby, and that shit was about something in the past about babies dying. It's like crazy shit. Yeah.
This shit is wild. You read
Goldilocks, that white bitch don't get away. Them bears eat the hell out of them.
Nah. The wolf get that chicken right. She dies. It ain't no, and then this happened. No, you're dead. Bears get Goldilocks.
Stay out the forest.
Stay out.
Idiot.
Stay away.
Exactly. That's why white people out there camping now. Like, so can it work out? No, it won't. It won't.
I saw this it's like some remote like getaway thing. It's just a box in the woods. Like big ass open windows.
Yeah.
and you're just supposed to live there, like just beat.
Oh, you pay like a it's like a retreat or whatever they call that shit. Yeah, yeah.
Like a living pod or something like that.
Yeah, it's just in the middle of the woods. I'm like, yeah, that's scary as hell. Like, no, that's...
yeah. Do you want to be part of a horror movie? You want to be based on a true story. That's what.
Exactly. Are there guns in this motherfucker? Flash grenades?
No, of course not. Of course not. No, because we just here to get away. We're here to get away, and then
nah, man,
that swamp thing come and get you. Yeah, no. I've been like this year, especially this last year's taught me that it's like, all right, yeah, we got to start telling realer stories. Like we gotta get people prepared again. We gotta get people prepared again. You were right. People have been coddled for too long, and it's just like it's because the media we watching, but all this other stuff is harder out here. Like you gotta.
Yeah. I like. That's why I've been telling you. I'm like, who's going to play the first Kamen Rider? But they're not going to call it Kamen Rider or like Ultraman or something like that, because they already adapted Pacific Rim, and then giant kaiju like big battle shit that's coming back because of Godzilla.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. So on that note, yeah, because I don't know, he's been putting me on the Kamen Rider more and more over the last like couple of years. Like I remember hearing him talk about it maybe a few years ago, like just when we were rolling around North Carolina, and then I was like, oh, it's whatever. And then I was like, I thought he was talking about Power Rangers, but it's like apparently it's this whole other thing.
No, so if Kamen Rider is just if Tommy got his own show and he was the only one there.
Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
He's like a Power Ranger type character, or what is the?
It's in that same realm, like that theme. So like all of this stuff, like the suit actor stuff, like the monsters or whatnot. That genre is called tokusatsu, and it's literally like special effects, like in suits and whatnot. Same time Power Rangers was popping, like in the 70s, there was a series called Kamen Rider about like the one lone hero that was there to like stop the evil organization by itself.
Yeah. So like imagine like Lone Ranger mixed with Power Rangers. So it's just one nigga in a suit.
Like if Walker Texas Ranger was the Green Ranger. Think like that. And he drove around on a motorcycle. I'm gonna send you some shit since you opened that up. Yeah.
Send that shit.
I'm gonna send you that. So like, and what's crazy is like they're slow rolling all of this out now on YouTube. Like you can just watch it. You don't have to pay anything extra. Like there's a Toei channel dedicated to like all of the tokusatsu stuff. So it's not just Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. There's a bunch of stuff up there I never even seen before. And like they're just been slow rolling. Like, all right, put this Kamen Rider series on there, and then that one. Then it's just like, all right, so 2 episodes, ones of that is up. So Wednesday, episode 2, and then we're gonna roll out some more. Like I like how they just slowly rolling it out. Like it's on a schedule, and you don't have to sit there and wait for them to complete one series, because now, I think now they up to at least 5 or 6 like of the first like 2 episodes. It's like
I've actually not, because I added the channel on YouTube recently, and I've been seeing the like updates for it. Like they just been like slowly putting this stuff.
Just slowly.
It's dope, man, because like honestly. It puts focus on one person, so they actually add special effects and shit. Like this nigga does like Super Saiyan charges and shit. It's all in live action. It's
Menuhin, my favorite one is called Kamen Rider Kabuto. And when I say my man,
what's it called?
Kamen Rider Kabuto. Kabu.
Oh, they said Kamen Rider Camel Toe. I was
not yet.
You lost me.
Not yet.
Kamen Rider Kabuto.
But this nigga is like, so his finisher was he'll do a reverse kick, like a counter reverse kick, like have his back turned to a nigga, and then in a split second just drop the hammer on him, like with the kick. And then my man, like he just sit there in the pose, explosion happened, and then my man just like stand up, point to the cloud, and be like, "Grandma would have loved it better." And then you just walk away.
Oh!
Nigga just poke he kicked the shit out of a fucking bug
like
monster.
Like he shot a 3-pointer.
And this nigga will quote his grandmother out of nowhere. Point to the sky and be like, grandmother always said, you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. And then you just walk away. Like it's.
And he got dope quotes.
Hard.
Oh.
Hard.
A bird in the bush. What? The early bird gets the worm. Like what?
That's when I'm like, yo, if you ever watch Walker, fucking Blade, you will. I'm telling you will like. It's not Power Rangers. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's not. Niggas is dying in this shit. This is a kid show. Yeah, they selling toys with this.
Send that shit.
They. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send you the channel. I'm like, just go for it. Like I ain't even going to just go crazy with it. I remember I caught Yimmy. I forgot what his last name is. The comedian.
Yimmy, yeah.
Yimmy. Like I remember I posted like it was like 2019 Kamen Rider, and that one they went heavy with special effects. Made that shit look like it's like a live action anime. I posted like one 30-second clip of like him doing a finisher, and Yimmy was like, "Yo, I need more of this shit right here." He was like, "What is this?" I was like, "I know, right?" Like, man. Oh my god,
makes no sense.
Yeah, but they tried Kamen Rider with I want to say Zeo. I think Zeo they did a spinoff because by the time like Power Rangers went to like Zeo, all these other channels had grabbed whatever live action shit. So you saw like
once they figured out the formula,
VR like, Troopers, Superhuman Samurai,
Beetleborgs. Remember that shit? Remember that crazy shit?
Yeah.
Like that was people just trying to pull more from Japan.
I hated that shit. I was like, it's like Beetleborgs.
Like they called him Mask Rider, and eventually got his own show, but like it just flopped. And I remember that as a kid, I was like, yeah, I don't even know what this is. Like, and it was cool how he did it. It was like it was an alien, got the Earth. He stayed with a human family, and they just like, well, we got to keep his secret, but he was a superhero. So like it felt like it should have. It just didn't. But like they had him as a cameo in Power Rangers Zero. I was like, none of this looks.
Wait, hold up. So he was in Power Rangers?
Yeah. There was a Kamen Rider like in America only. I didn't open the whole gate up to this guy. Now I got to break everything down. But in America they did try to push Kamen Rider.
Just send me the shit. I'm definitely watching.
I got you.
in.
I got you. I got you. All right. Move on to the next topic.
It's a lot. No, trust me. It is a lot. I've been exploring it and trying to figure this shit out. Menuhin, what did you like? What did you grow up on? Like did you fuck with like Saturday cartoons?
Yeah. What was your go-to?
What was your go-to? Like what was your block? What was your favorite like block of television? Just to be like, all right, fuck it.
Come on. Batman the animated series. Let's throw in the Ninja Turtles. That was my shit for a while.
Beautiful.
Until they got weird looking. And what else, man?
The Turtles got weird looking? Like, because I know they redo the show every so often. So it was just like...
Yeah, they got weird and their voices got whacked. It was just like... It's like, what?
That's probably post-Nickelodeon. That's when Nickelodeon got their hands on it.
Yeah. When they jumped in, they turned into some pussies. I don't know what happened. It was just... It got weird. I was like,
damn.
Niggas was doing it back then, man.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm like, ew.
Right. Right.
Like Raphael needs to have some in his voice. Raphael is a divorced turtle that's been through shit. Like he's hardened. Raphael is hardened. I like
He's held somebody in his arms as they died. I know this nigga.
Yes, he's seen death. Raphael was my Killmonger growing up. He was that. Yeah, man, what's going on? He fought motherfuckers. He fought nigga Casey Jones in the park and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, let's do it, motherfucker. Damn. He said damn on screen. I was like, that was the first time I fucking cursed.
Nobody was ready. Nobody was ready for that.
We weren't ready for that. They dropped the nigga in the tub and shit. This nigga
before they put him in the tub, they dropped that nigga through the ceiling.
They jumped that nigga.
They was like, "Where's Rav?" And then,
yo, that shit was hurtful. They was beating him up. He's like, "Come on, guys, you're gonna make wow."
Good answer.
Yo, they beat the shit out of him. Like that was a real
on a New York rooftop, and nobody said shit. Nobody said shit.
And then now they got him. I don't know, doing bat mitzvahs. I don't know. It was weird.
You talking about the movie, the animated? I did like that. It was like 06. The 06 animated movie?
TMNT movie.
Yeah.
I like that because it was like we want to give something to the fans. So it's like it's the typical turtle shit. You put turtles in any situation and I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But this one specifically was like, oh, this is literally like the niggas, they actually did it. They saved the day and now they just got to get regular job.
Nothing to do. Yeah.
Leo left. Raph is just like, I'm bored. So I'm going to just go crack some skulls again. Donnie a fucking, what is he on?
He's like a tech guru.
He like tech support.
IT shit.
Tech support. Mikey, he's just like, well, I guess I'm still party.
Hold on, what was this?
This was the TMNT movie in like the early 2000s.
Yeah. It's like that animated joint that they did.
Yeah. It was
the newer joint where Master Splinter. Didn't he read the books or something like that to learn martial arts or some shit?
That's the movie.
That's the new.
That's the Michael Bay
joint.
That's the Michael Bay shit.
Yeah, that's when these niggas are 8 feet tall. And
I
like,
didn't mind that one. Because they took a chance on that one. It was like, wait, you had Johnny Knoxville playing Leo, and I couldn't even hear that. I'm like, all right, but the Megan Fox thing just ruined the entire.
Fed these little niggas pizza in a lab.
It ruined the whole. Right. I was going with the Splinter. I was like, all right, whatever, man. It was like, this bitch, what? No, come on, Michael, what you doing, man? Shit.
Stick to the plan.
I know you're gonna do something stupid.
What was it?
I said I was mad at that shit. I was looking at it like, what the? Hold up. What is the story? What is happening?
Yeah.
This nigga big. Why does his face look like that? Where's his nose? Like, I was just like, I don't know.
He phoned it in, man. He got too close to the sun. He was high off them Transformers movies and was just like.
But goddamn it, that man could do an action sequence.
He can.
I'm not knocking him from that.
He can.
You
can't put him in for that.
People was like Michael Bay's doing it. I was like, I have hope. And then I got to see turtles sledding down a mountain in a 16-wheeler. It's just rolling.
That shit was fire.
That shit was like dope. That. Like every time the turtles was on screen, I was like, I'm with it. They fight Shredder, and I was like, this was hard. Even the second one, I was just like, it's fine when he's on screen. But then it's like I was like,
he don't know how to make people act right. Like he don't know how to do the human.
When Casey got on screen, I was like,
you get this man explosions. You give him cars and special effects.
Casey Jones was too clean.
He was too clean.
I'm like, I need the mask. First, you recasted Shredder. I was like,
this nigga is dirty.
I was like, you didn't even have to fix that, but you fixed it, and I like it. And I was like, you're doing the jailbreak? Cool. The turtles? Cool. Like, the movie started out great. These niggas is watching the Knicks game, dropping fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Niggas is slipping. They like, well, is it a pizza on the like, I went it the whole way through. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Find out Technodrone in there, Krang, Rocksteady, and Bebop. And in the trailer, you got these niggas going down like some white water rapids.
It's like a jungle log.
I was like, yes, Rocksteady be funny. And then Casey Jones is a bitch. And I'm like, this is terrible. Tyler Perry as Dr. Stockton. And he did a good job.
Yeah.
Come on, babe.
It's just that's his thing. It's like he should have just like a co-director for just like, hey, let's make these people seem real. Because this shit is not.
This is like he did it perfect with Transformers. It's like, there's a war on planet Earth. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You ain't gotta do more than that. And you somehow managed to squeeze 5 movies out of that. By the third one.
Like 6.
Yeah, like 6.
At least 6. Crazy, stupid amount.
By the third one, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Once Mark Wahlberg blocked a giant Transformers sword while he was on the ground, I'm like, yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Complete bullshit.
I was like, nope.
Whoop, we good.
I was like, dude, there's no way. Why? How? No, I'm not gonna. No,
Mark, you're not that strong. You're not that. You're not.
Yeah.
No, that shit pissed me off.
You said you what was it Batman animated series? Have you watched any of the because I know like HBO Max just gobbled up all the DC content because they trying to compete with Marvel and like it's been working. They've been doing a lot of stuff. Did you fuck with any of the Batman animated like movies or like Killing Joke and all that stuff? Like a lot of people really fuck with that. I watched that recently last year and I was just like, this was like,
look, DC animated movies is fire.
You can't fuck with DC on animated. Their animated shit is on point. Like I watched Killing Joke. I watched I messed with the Harley Quinn series. I watched that whole thing real quick.
But
that one joint that really got me was the Batman versus Superman joint.
Oh, Dark Knight. Returns.
I'm talking about the anime part, not the real shit was whack. The
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
When Superman ripped his armor open, I was like, oh, this is real. This is dope. The movie was like it was just a Mother's Day film. It was I don't know. Martha, you know Martha. We friends. Like
My mama.
I was so mad at that shit.
I got it for my mama.
I'm like, come on, Snyder. Like,
yo, if I fight a dude and he just happen to know my mom's name, I'm not cool with you, man. We still fighting. I will make sure. Like, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
but
I had one good time in that movie out of like the 3 hours, and it was just the warehouse scene. I was like,
oh yes,
yeah, that was a return to form for Batman.
It was like, it's like, how did this 1 10-minute scene save this entire movie? The entire thing.
What they did was they just took like a 10-minute chunk from Arkham Knight and was like, all right, let's just redo it.
He said from Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
I remember trying to explain to people. They were just like, why are they fighting? I was like, this is not a typical just superhero. Like, this is a very specific story they're trying to tell. Yeah. Like, telling people, I was like, that Batman is 50 years old. Like, this is a whole new story they're trying to do right now. And that's why the public was so confused about it.
They didn't preface, because it's obviously because they've had so many Batmans at this point. And then we just got off the last one. And this nigga, Bale, he's mainly like a drama guy, so like that's why they were just like not really giving him that much action to do. But it's like, all right, we've seen this guy, and then immediately you go to like this old nigga, like what is this? This makes no sense. They just didn't explain it to him. That's all.
Right.
Like
it was hard explaining it to people what was going on. But overall, I like Ben Affleck's Batman. Since it was such a specific Batman, I like Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
I was a fan of that from the go. And like when they were showing concept like shots, first it was announced he was Batman. Then they started showing like the actual shots. And I seen the Batmobile, it was like I'm in.
Yeah.
Like I definitely
they did a bad job of translating like this is the new universe. Because people keep thinking this shit started with Batman v Superman. It started with Man of Steel.
Yes.
And so it's like niggas just thought that was a standalone joint, and then this other stuff. It's like no, like they were just rooting it with Superman first, and they were just trying to make this nigga serious for no reason. And then it's like, but in this universe, Batman's already been out. He's been doing his thing.
He came out of retirement.
Yeah.
They showed that at the beginning of Dawn of Justice that like he was still in these streets. Like he gave it up, and then he looking up like these 2 motherfuckers just destroying the city, and like I gotta put the fucking tape back on. Jesus Christ!
I'm holding nigga in the streets, and I'm just like, fuck, what is going on? Yeah.
Like in that scene when they showed like he started branding motherfuckers, and he was just like, God, oh yeah, he tired. Like Bruce Wayne is tired. This nigga, he was like, I don't got time for this no more.
He
like,
tracking niggas.
This is like marking on being like, yup, this guy saw Batman, so be wise. Be very wise what you say to this motherfucker. Yeah, they did that in the Arkham games. Like you would do the Riddler challenges, and then you would just find like Riddler would have like agents like just in the city, and you would find them like after a while they would just go green, and you would just like grab that nigga up and like talk. He's like, all right, I'll tell you everything. And you just knock him out. Or like it was that scene in Arkham Knight when he was just frustrated. He was just like, I don't have time for this shit. Put a nigga head under the tire and just start revving the engine.
Yeah.
And then, like it got real bad. I was like, wait, I'm about to kill this dude. He's like, all right. Okay. All right. I'll talk.
Batman just got like that. He's just starting to get PTSD.
Man,
like he's just starting
fighting through it. He fighting through it every night. He put that cape on. Like the more complex the armor.
I keep coming out here. They ain't going nowhere. This shit's still getting worse.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Nah, the DC anime joke is hard.
He was like, "Yo, I'm about to kill this thing." Ah, damn. My bad. What was he Because it's like a police officer. Like you see the shittiest people every night. Yeah. You don't see people that are like, "Hey man, I'm sorry what I did." No, you see the shittiest people. So dude that's robbing the gas station is the same guy trying to take over the planet. So you just punch that nigga in the face and shatter his whole face bone. It's like, wow. Like, I was just stealing a bag of chips.
Damn, Batman.
I'm sorry. I thought you was Lex. Fuck.
The running joke on TikTok.
I thought you was on some Joker shit. You just needed some Doritos? Oh, my bad. Ah, shit, man. I gotta go home, man.
Fuck, I'm sorry. Damn, I got the extra gloves on today. Damn, I thought I was.
Oh, these are the Superman fighter gloves.
He got gloves ready for. He got gloves ready for a whole.
Have you seen those videos? Of the kids being like, they'd be like, "Yo, like me buying an 8th in Gotham City," and then the dude be like, "So the usual, right?" And then you just hear a loud scream, and they look up, it's a bat signal, and then the drug dealer was like, "My bad, homie," and he just run off. Like, well, like one of them was like, he was being interrogated by Batman. He's like, "Why are you selling drugs?" He's like, "Cause I'm trying to provide for myself." "Well, you should go to school." "They won't let me in." "I heard Wayne Taker's hiring." "I applied and they denied me." And then he's just looking around like, and he just punching them like. He's like, "I'm fucking trying, Batman."
Yeah.
That's his answer for everything, man. He's like, I can believe his answer for everything is bullets. It's just like, I just gotta beat your ass, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And hope you just don't recover. Like they did that in the only movie where he dropped him from the fire escape. He's like, "You know it's gonna kill me." He's like, "I know that. Like it's gonna hurt really bad. Like
it's gonna hurt really bad.
Yeah, you gonna land."
He's like, I'm not. He's like, this fall ain't gonna kill me. He's like, yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Well, man, he made contact and he was standing for like a millisecond and then just folded. Like, just knees and just ankles.
Did you I know you did. Menuhin, did you ever watch it's the animated Justice League? Like it was like maybe like 02, 03 Justice League.
Yeah, it was Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
I think I watched parts of it, but I didn't really get into it that deep.
They started off dope. It was cool because it started off almost like a mini movie. It was just like it starts off these like
they
astronauts
really
are in Mars.
They really wanted to
astronauts
show.
like they open up something in Mars and it activates some like Martians and they do like an attack, like a War of the Worlds type joint. And it was dope. It was really cool because then it just shows like all of these guys forming to save the day. It was like a 3-part thing. It went so well. They're like, all right, this is a series now, and we're doing this thing. There's one where it's just like they're, like it's another mission and they jump off to it. And there's this scene that's been going around on like Instagram of a thug, just like some random nameless thug, opening up a door. And he looks in, and Batman's just standing there. And then he just like slowly closes the door and walks away. And the dude was like, "Do you see something?" He's like, "Nothing." It's like, I ain't seen nothing. They know what's up.
The nigga is
This nigga's
terrified.
a bully.
They are terrified of that man. God damn. They are terrified. Everybody shook.
Yeah.
Even Superman, when you look at him in the eye, he's like, "This nigga gonna try to kill me one day."
What's up?
Yo, I said I would go home. If I'm doing crime and I open the door and then Batman's like there with the eyes and shit, I'd be like,
he was staring right at him. Didn't say nothing.
I'm gonna go home, man. You see something? I see shit. I gotta go home. I gotta.
Shit, my girl calling me, man. I'm sorry.
My girl calling. She tripping. I think I left the window open and some shit.
I liked how in the Dark Knight Returns, the part 1, when he puts the suit back on.
Yeah.
And then like the squad cars following him into like the construction site. And it was a rookie and a veteran cop, and the veteran was like, "Kid, you in for a night." He's like, you in for a hell of a night right now. And they pull up, and he's like, "I'm telling you, don't go in there." He's like, "Don't do it." He was like, "Don't do it." And then he went in, and he got to see Batman just break a nigga femur, like break his femur, and like teach him a lesson. He's just like, "Nah, he's young. He'll be stronger in a few months." Yeah.
Batman, the only nigga you could see, like when they did Dawn of Justice, the only nigga you could see squaring up against Scorpion, and that shit actually, like, you believe that shit. Got this nigga throwing a batarang at Raiden for no reason.
He really will. He'll try it. He'll do it. He will do it. Stand there long enough. Give him a reason to.
You know Batman in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, the DC versus Mortal Kombat joint.
That game was actually pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was good. It got some flack for being rated T, but it's like, come on, you can't. You can't have Superman blowing a hole through niggas with laser.
What it was is that everybody had a fatality, and Joker's was he would pull out a toy gun and it'd be the bang flag. He'll laugh and then pull out a real one and just shoot him in the head. Yeah, and it was done. And it was like, we can't do this. That shit was fire though.
Yeah,
that shit was great.
Fire. Let me see. All right, comics, cartoons. So we in the same shit.
Yeah. How did you integrate that into comedy? Because I noticed that's been like a selling point for you for like all these like flyers and stuff like that. Is that just like is it something that you want to show people or?
Oh, you talking about the new shit that I just dropped?
Yeah.
Oh. The captain, the Black Captain.
Black Captain, yeah.
The Black Captain thing that was an idea that I had years ago. Like like, for example, my mom is into Star Trek, like Star Trek, the Voyager, Deep Space Nine, and I never, like, she was into that, Star Wars and all that shit, but I never saw black people in space, right? Never saw it. I mean, you had Billy D. Williams, but he hey, what's going on? He was
a space pimp. He was a space pimp. Yeah.
Yeah, with the cape and shit. I was like, I was like, all right. So, and then Deep Space Nine was like, you really saw an actual dude leading and doing shit, but I never saw it. And I remember having an idea about like racism in space. Like maybe they killed all the black people if they were racist or something. Because my mom was heavy into Black history too, so she always like put Black history in my face, and every time niggas is dying. So I was just like, so with the Black Captain thing, when I put that together, me and a good friend of mine, we sat down and wrote the joint out. That's just how that came about. Like the first Black Captain in space, and then the shit that he's dealing with. So we did the first season, and then the second season we got Roy Wood Jr. on as the villain. Yeah, which is dope. And yeah, I mean that's how I just combine nerd shit with other shit. And
that's such an interesting concept because it's like, damn, it's like I'm on this planet, I'm dealing with all this shit, and I was like, I just want to leave, get out of here. And then you leave, and it's like, damn, this is racism in space. Fuck,
yeah,
fuck.
Like,
this
damn,
shit never.
What the fuck? You don't even got the history. So yeah, and even in stand up, sometimes I'll bring up some references to some things, and sometimes it's fun doing that because sometimes I'll do that and I can peg out the people who are really into that shit, and it hits even harder because it's like, oh shit, where the hell did he get that reference? Yeah. But then some folks that ain't even into it, they're like, what happened? So it's like you gotta integrate it and also explain it in some ways. But it's always fun doing jokes and then dropping like a dope ass anime reference. Yeah. And it's like, it's not even a reference whereas in I'm trying to get you on my side. It's more of references like, I watched this shit and I'm in it, and the anime fans are like, oh, this motherfucker. So that laugh is so much harder.
It means way more. Yeah.
Oh, it means so much because it was like I thought no one else knew, and then you see him.
Luckily, because of the way this shit's turning, it's like you notice it's like those little 3 laughs is slowly turning into 5, and then soon it's gonna be 10, and then half the niggas in the crowd will know what you talking about because this shit's just coming.
It's spreading, man. It's spreading. So it's like between that and yeah, I sprinkle it throughout a lot of stuff, man. But definitely with this new thing that I dropped, Black Captain, it was definitely heavily influenced by Star Trek, Star Wars, and just race in general. Like, why don't I see me in space?
It's funny you said Star Trek too, because that's like at this point now, I think it's either the 3rd or 4th reference of like black women loving Star Trek. I think it was just like something about how it came on TV, how it hit. It was just like, all right, space, soap opera. We got a bunch of people. We all hanging out, trying to survive. There's some action, but then also it's just like, no, you shove people in a tin can in space. There's drama. There's mad niggas is upset all the time.
I didn't know there was a correlation between black women liking Star Trek. Seriously?
That's the thing. I didn't know either. That's the thing. It's like it's weird because now you're the fourth instance I've seen now. We had Mila Miles on. She's one, another very, very funny comic. Yeah. And then like I had personal friends and references too. Like my grandmother was big into it, and I just had like I kept finding. I was like, what is it with this? I was like, okay, they sit you down at the house, you're chilling. You think you're watching a soap because it starts off with just like today, it's like it's cabin doors open, captain's log. They just sitting at lunch, and then immediately drama. Somebody got in a fight on the ship, right? And you just like, all right, well now we got to figure that out, right? So that's the through arc of the episode, and then immediately the next scene is like, all right, now we dropping into this village where we got to get these niggas water, or like their whole planet gonna evaporate. And so it's like they already sucked them in.
That's why I never watched it. I was just like, all right, they look like they're ready to do something, but I don't never see them doing shit. And when they do something, it's like, hey, I don't know what this did. I thought he was the captain. This nigga got wires out of his head.
He's like, mad internal. It's just a bunch of
yeah. No, it's like what, and then like what you got? First you got Star Trek, and then you had like Enterprise, Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine.
It's like one or two more.
There's Next Gen. There's all this. Yeah.
Generation. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so many of them. So it's like I'm not going to say it and act like I'm not like I don't know it exists. Like it's a whole different thing. It's like, is this Star Wars? And it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I watching?
Well, and it's because it was like, because like originally it failed. Like they shot a bunch of episodes in like the 60s, 70s. Like this was the one with Shatner and all that shit, where like he this is like, today we we must and they shot a bunch of this stuff and it really wasn't well received, but they had it in syndication. So like they were just like, we had over 100 episodes of this. So what they did was in like the 70s or whatever, they like just decided to put it on. They're just like, we got this footage, we need to fill a half an hour or an hour. And what happened was a lot of people were just sitting at the house at that time watching stuff, and they caught people's eye like, this is funky, what is this? And they're like, it's over? And they're like, oh shit, people like this? All right, we'll bring it back. And then they started rolling it back, and then it became this like cultural thing. Yeah. So like, I guess you're just like, all right, your mom's is chilling, my grandmother's chilling at the house.
Yo, my grandma was into the Kirk joint.
Yeah,
and that's how I learned about Spock and all that shit. And that's where the like in the show that I did, The Black Captain, I like the formal part of it. I like the uniforms, the Federation, the whole hierarchy.
This nigga got a job. Damn, this nigga got a job with benefits.
Yeah. So it's like, that, the military formal aspect of it, but a lot of the action sequences that I recorded and did music and stuff for, they're more Star Wars-esque. Like the Star Wars, they barely had any real structure. It was more just like blow shit up.
This scene is dope. Yeah.
Dope shit. So it was just like they're marrying those two. But that's so crazy that like my grandma was into the Kirk joint. My mom was in Star Trek, Enterprise, Deep Space Nine, all that shit. And I think my aunt was into a lot of that shit too. So it was like, damn, I never thought about that. That's interesting. Yeah. I wonder why though.
I honestly, because it's just like, for me, I know a lot of my grandmother and a few other people, they were just like, all right, we watch soaps, right? So it's like, boom, we watch that. Or like, it's some sort of drama, something that's like, it's like there's something going on. And then that's how the show always frames itself. It's really about the struggle of the ship trying to survive. Yeah. And then occasionally you're just going to see a goofy nigga with, like wire dreads. Yeah. You got the niggas with the ridge, the Klingons, all this shit. Yeah. And I think they just got sucked in. It's like, all right, I'm here.
You know what? You know what? Also, I would say from my grandma's perspective, I think Uhura. I think her.
Uhura. Yeah.
The black chick just being in the background and her turning around in that chair like, Captain, we need to blah, 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 blah. And turn back around. Beep, boop, 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 beep. My grandma was like, oh, black bitch doing a tech job? Like,
look at her doing her job. Look at her on her job.
Revolution. Like, yeah. Face.
She was 15 minutes. 15-minute break. Like, she just be humming.
She be humming.
I think that's what grabbed her most. But
damn, she worked night shift. She be playing Aretha Franklin on the command deck, just like
just a little bit of respect, just yeah, baby. Like, what? Kevin's like, what is that sound you're playing? It's called Aretha Franklin, baby. Just a little bit, beep boop bleep bloop. Like she was.
This nigga's stupid.
The boss is like, I'm not familiar with this. She's like, well, you will, baby.
I can't get that out of my head now. Like I can't. They gotta have an HR meeting because Aurora's making. He's playing the music of her people. And now a Klingon is just like, all right, well, this just sounds foul in my language. So we
have an HR meeting.
Can I see the lyrics?
I have an HR meeting.
There's that many people. All right, we all here to do a job, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be human resources.
No, there's got to be.
Oh yeah.
I don't care that.
I think it's a robot or some shit like that.
It's like I don't care that we all are here and we all want to go. Like, no, I still don't like all of y'all. Like, yes. I don't know y'all. Half y'all human. I don't like humans. Like, like fuck.
I ain't come to this job to meet other regular motherfuckers.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in space.
I want to see a motherfucker with a bumpy forehead. Let's go.
Drop down and fuck up some lizard people for half an hour. Yo,
I will say the fight scenes in the Kirk joint was just like, You watch it now, you're like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, just punch him. Hit him with the roundhouse.
Yeah. So it's grappling, nigga. Come on. He had no hands.
Damn.
No hands.
Picard had hands though. Picard had
Oh, he was
hands.
ready for action.
Yeah.
Picard did.
Yeah.
Like,
The only one is the Vulcans. They just did the chop. That was or the pinch, the neck pinch. They did like the
They
little.
were efficient. He was like, I don't have
I
no
like
time.
that.
Yeah,
I
we ain't
think
got
I
time for
tried
that.
in
Yeah.
a school fight one time.
You saw that in a fight?
In a school fight, I think I tried that one time as a kid. I ended up just choking the motherfucker. Like I did it, and he was just like, "Ow! What are you doing?" Like, well, fuck it. Just went off.
All right.
It don't work.
I can't take no more. I can't. I'm done.
It doesn't work.
I tap. You made me tap.
It don't work. It doesn't work.
You made me tap out.
I just tried it in the field. Spock is bullshit. You gotta learn some type of
going for
acupuncture.
like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, what is he doing? The guy's like, ah.
Yo, Menuhin. I gotta stop you.
My bad. Go ahead.
Jesus.
Nigga, I got roommates. We about to.
No, because like the way he's saying it, it's just like I've seen on Star Trek. I'm like, yeah, all those people, and it's just like,
Yeah.
all right, man. Let them know where they can find you at. Let
Yes,
them
sir.
know. Let them get them all the links. Let them
All
know
the links.
podcast.
Where can they go to the latest projects? How do they?
Because this
how do
man,
they find you?
he inspired me to really start paying attention to IG stories. But like, yeah, just load that bitch up and just sprinkle my shit in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Really?
it.
Yeah, I was telling you about that. Yeah, man. This shit is. Yeah, you just gotta load that joint up with promotions and other random shit. But
Right.
as far as you can find me on Instagram. That's MHART, the number 3000. I usually promote all my stuff. I do a podcast called Menuhin's Movie Pass. You can check that out on iTunes, Spotify, all the platforms. And the Black Captain, I got season 1 and season 2 out now. I have a website. The guy didn't send me the website yet. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's on iTunes and it's on Tidal and other platforms.
Oh hell
so,
Yeah.
So it's on that, and then I did all the music and the soundtrack to it. So the soundtrack is on Spotify and iTunes and a bunch of other platforms. And yeah, I do a bunch of voices in this. I play 98% of the characters on this joint, and it's an adventure. And Roy Wood Jr., man, thanks to him for jumping in and being the villain on the second season, man. He was fucking great. So.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I told we
y'all.
dropping
links. We putting it in there. Yeah.
Look, I let y'all know at the beginning of this episode. I was like, this nigga does every. Y'all think we do everything? This nigga do all of it.
All of it.
All of it. In quarantine, I see you did like a sketch with your girl, and I was just like, this nigga just active. Like he just cannot.
I can't, man.
You give us the resources, bro. We figure it out. We figured the fuck out.
And honestly, man, it's like I do all this shit because it's like nothing against people, but it's like when you fucking with other people, sometimes they don't either see your vision or they get lazy with it. Like I was dealing with a comic one time, and I was like, yeah, man, let's do this thing, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm there to do it, and then you half-assing me on the edits and shit, or half-assing. I'm like. What's going? And the thing is, I was paying the nigga.
Right.
I was like,
that's worse.
Yeah.
That's way worse.
Like, so I was just like, yo, just give me my paper back, or we gonna have a problem. I know we live. Vulcan, my nigga. So then I started getting into green screen editing, started getting the Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, and all that shit. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So that's what. And as far as music wise, I've been doing music for years. So I've been doing like I was doing mixtapes with like Young Jeezy and shit in Atlanta. So I was always doing like beats and shit. So to combine the music with the editing and everything with this Black Captain project and all the shit that I do, it's just been fun. So it's like I don't even see it as a bunch of things. It's like it's got to get done.
Yeah,
shit.
I gotta get these ideas out.
Huh?
He's like, I gotta get these ideas out. I gotta get them out. Yeah.
And I'm not even like on a thing of like I gotta become viral. I'm just like I just want to. I got an idea. Fuck it, do it, put it out.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man. It's just like y'all, man. Y'all put this joint together. Was like, we want to do this shit. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dope.
Yeah, we make our own way until somebody costs up that check.
Somebody gets smart enough and realize.
Somebody realize, oh, these niggas we got it. Yeah, hell yeah.
You can make
know
money.
what? And you know what? Honestly, it's not even nowadays. It's not even about that, man. Like, I mean, they'll show up eventually, but the thing is, if you can build your own fan base, you don't even need, like, we saw this pandemic, TV, movies, comedy club owners and all that shit. None of them got real power. It's us. If the people like us and like our thing, we create our own stores, promote our own shit, have a clothing line, hoodies, all that shit, podcast, start charging people, Patreon. We can create our own living, and we don't even need these motherfuckers no more. You know what I mean? So it's like, just keep doing your shit, make the buttons and the hoodies and the hats that y'all was talking about, sell that shit, man. I'm gonna get one. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing independently, man. Don't wait for the big companies, because I've had conversations and meetings with these big companies. These motherfuckers want a piece of your shit and don't even want to really help anymore. Like, even like, for example, with Black Captain, right? I talked to some companies, like we had like conversations about the shit, and they were like, "This is an amazing project. We like what we heard." And then they sent me a contract with a bunch of little things in there protecting themselves. Like, if I decide to do this, they can sue me and take the content. That I'm like, nigga, I recorded it and did everything. Why are you trying to take my shit? Like, so do your shit. And I'm telling you, this thing that y'all got going on is dope. Thanks for having me on, man. I'm just saying, this right here is going to take off, and you guys going to get paid, and you're going to need the big motherfuckers.
Appreciate that, bro. Now we catch you out there, man. We catch you out there in that deep space, nigga. Yeah. Rolling, cruising.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for being on here. As always. Y'all, look, man.
We on it. You know what it is. You already know what time it is.
I think that I skipped the intro now because I'm just like, nigga, like, just Google Negro Jump and you just type it into your phone somewhere, and then something's gonna pop up. I promise you that. And if it doesn't, then we need to have a talk. I need to talk to somebody real quick. But it's just like Menuhin. Just like, my shit is everywhere. That's it. All you gotta do is just look it up.
Yeah,
that's it. I got it all right there. But man, as always, I've been Gerard, co-host Cordero here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Menuhin Hart. This has been Negro Jump, everybody. Keep your mask on.